Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Sam Houston Bearcats taking on the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Liberty Flames offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Boy, coaches watch tape all week and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Silva. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The Bearcats just inside the 40. The Bearcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Floats it out in space. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll try the run. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Silva. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
The Flames will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The give to the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Pocket starts to collapse. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Back to pass, it's Silva, feeling some heat. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Flips it out to the back. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They go to the ground. Oh, what a move to get room. The expressway is wide open. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Silva. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Now on second down after the incompletion. Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. It's good.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Unnecessary defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Second down after that incompletion. Off play action. He's got it down the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Arizona State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sideline, it's Hardy. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. Makes his man miss. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. This offense has a second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Line getting set on second down. They'll try the left side. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll leave it with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse.